This man just said the Pacers, a team that went to the playoffs last season, isn't better than the Suns, who were in the lottery.
Why didn't you invite us, B?
I invited Tyson. I didn't know you guys were on.
But you asked Tyson if he was on.
Because I assume you guys never want to talk to me. You hate me.
Yeah.
You hate me, guys.
Are you playing your game?
Yeah.
The Texans?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm going to beat him anyhow.
No, you're not. I can't wait till we play.
That's
Fun game.
He never even said the fucking Suns are better. You just made it?
I mean, Reginald's the type person who said it. Reginald's the type person who said the Suns are better than the number 2 seed in the West this year.
I said the Pacers started a complete rebuild last season and better than the Suns, and he said you're not.
And bitch trying to bet when Booker missed one game.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'd bet $100 that in a given 7-game series the Suns would lose in 5 to the Pacers.
They would get swept more than likely. The Suns are very, very bad.
Did you see your boy? I know we ended up losing the game, but you see your boy get bodied by Sabonis?
Why are you? You know I'm not a 76ers fan, right?
Wait, oh yeah, I forgot. You guys are all like fucking teams from all over the fucking country for some reason.
You were tagging me.
I forget you guys all like teams from all over the country. It's
Coverage of the
fucking
National
weird.
Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that
What'd you
was
say,
in
Tyson?
evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to
What did
match
you watch?
up between the Houston Texans and the Columbus Aviators.
It was a little bit, but I mean, still got bodied by the man.
2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Is he streaming? Because I'm streaming, I just don't feel like posting it in the chat. Oh boy, I thought I ran a halfback dive.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the
So
28.
it's not a halfback dive.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. And a catch good. It's Eifert. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Keenum on 3rd down. It's complete to Grant. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. On
2nd down, here's Keenum. That's complete to Tayron Taylor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
This man is using his left end.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line.
I do not have them.
Here's Keenum to throw. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves,
Tyler Lockett just done for a touchdown?
We're doing pretty well.
No, he did not.
They will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
What?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackle.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Keenum. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Who took what contract? Look, you're a Kentucky fan. You don't understand. John Wall is a fucking bum.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now they'll run it on the toss.
I really just fucking didn't score a touchdown on the 1-yard line.
4th and goal from the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the end zone, Watson buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds.
I love it.
Past the 10. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Watson. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh,
I swear to God, man!
Watson hitting Fuller.
Why does everyone get bailed out against me?
Yards.
Like, all you have to do is fucking launch it up.
I remember the days when
hold L1, fucking
this.
launch it up to a receiver. It doesn't matter who it is.
But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back. when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air.
He's
like
throwing
that.
it behind
So how
him.
about that
It's
for
literally a
chain
jump
movement?
off.
They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Watson under pressure now. Watson, and down he goes. Preston Brown in there to get him for a loss of 5.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
So you're only competitive whenever you have one guy in the game? I'm sorry.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Back to throw, Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
This man,
And this
wow.
kick is not going to be close. It's
That was a
well
really
short,
bad
well
field
right
goal.
to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43.
Take 2.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And they'll run it here. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
What did the Rams do?
Let's go, let's go. Roger, Roger, Roger.
Keenum now on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's
Why do I
complete.
spin to the, like,
And
I
he's gonna
always spin
lose
to the wrong
yardage here.
side. I don't
That's going to go
get
as
it.
a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window
But
closed
they were
quickly.
gonna let the
2nd
Browns
and
just
12
not
after the
fucking
first
play
down
Tyson.
pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Yeah, they won't even let you play the CPU in this league.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Roger, Roger, Roger.
Shotgun snap for Keenum.
Oh,
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come back, come back.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front.
Honestly, this pisses me off. You would think there'd be something, but there's really nothing wrong with it.
No, because this is a money league that you can do anything you want in. Because all they...
Seem to change the rules. They've changed the rules quite a few times. Just for whatever reason. Like, this is allowed now, or this is not allowed now. The position changes shit.
In comes the flag. The Texans were penalized 124 times last year, 3rd most in the NFL, and now they come up 1st and 15.
Hey, Black 22! Black 22! Richmond, Richmond! Tiger!
A shotgun snap for Watson, finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
I suck
midfield.
on offense and I
A good
can't score
pick
from
up
the
there
1
at
yard
20
line.
yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
And that is caught.
Wow.
Touchdown, Texans.
Made him fucking get bailed out.
Kiki QT.
God, I
His
wish I got
4th
bailed out with
touchdown
my
on the
receivers like
year.
people did
And
with
the
on me.
Texans are in for 6.
I need to
And
learn
he's a
the
little
ways
bit
of
on
a
the
fucking
shorter
aggressive
side
catch.
as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this.
Be nice if this Texans dude could fucking pick a play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Same.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
You think I'll ever not suck? Dope.
Let's go, let's go.
Probably not.
Play action. Now it's Keenum. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. That one goes for 24 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. Dancing to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Keenum. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. On 2nd down, here's Keenum. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Throwing now is Keenum. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Keenum. Kayvon Webster on the defensive side, able to get a hand in. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
That makes no fucking sense.
The final shot before half for Keenum. And his guys
Am I literally the worst fucking player of all time?
In the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final shot before the break. Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Now Ross to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more.
You get a
with some
quarterback
things they
for a
didn't see
sack
in
and
the
he
first
falls
half.
forward
See if
15
they do
yards.
just that. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Come back, come back. Come back, come back.
On second down, here's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Fuck yeah, good fucking coverage. 97 zone isn't good enough.
He takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Watson hands this to Foreman. And the
fucking
play
good
goes
game.
nowhere.
What do you mean?
Losing yardage back
Why
near
are
the
you
40
so
at the
fucking
39.
pessimistic all of a sudden?
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Watson just beating the play clock. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that
need to
not
learn
all
how to
tight ends are
manipulate
created
other
equal.
players to
Because
not
everything
fucking
was
do what
right.
they're
Got
supposed
the
to do in this
completion,
game.
but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Richmond.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And that is incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
This man literally just punted it 80 yards to my own fucking
Now we
1
take a
yard line.
glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has...
Oh, boy, am I fucking...
Second or third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I'm not a fucking quitter. I'm not a bitch like half the people that pay to be in this fucking league.
So a dangerous pass over the
Jesus
middle into zone
fuck,
coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the
God,
linebackers
I
are
don't
getting to their
understand it.
spot,
I have guys
getting
with
their heads
97
back around,
zone
and they
can't
see the
fucking do shit that his
and
middle
everything in front of
linebackers
them.
do.
And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking.
I just don't get it.
And
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong.
Zone for a touchback. And here now the offense heading back out there. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag routes are pretty good when you run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And he takes a
Good
shot
blocking, Lockett.
release,
I
as this
fucking
will
love
be
you.
incomplete.
Thank you.
And that's
For
when
just
he's gotta
standing
be
there and
happy to
watching
have
that guy
back.
do
There
that.
wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to
fucking
think on
appreciate
early
it.
downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Keenum eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Lockett. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Boy has scored a touchdown.
Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And now here's Ross. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Now it's Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's Foreman. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard
Tackle the guy
line.
7 yards behind the line,
It's
and
a
he
gain
gets
of
5.
4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Fuck yeah.
And he's going to get this all the way down
Cover
inside
3
the
and
35. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back now in Columbus. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. Watson on first down. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Fucking every tackle, they're getting fucking 7 yards after the, like, I don't get it.
Another nice pickup
Just falls
through the
forward
air.
7 yards
A lot of people
somehow.
might expect them to run the ball in this
understand.
situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Watson now to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Foreman.
Go!
He's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Boy.
And he stopped immediately there.
Must be nice to have a
No
fucking
gain on the play
99
there,
overall
second
fucking
down.
defense.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Keenum escaping the pressure right. Jackson's got it over the middle. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, they'll throw with Keenum. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. From the gun, here's Keenum. And Eifert has it. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Steps away to his left. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Keenum. Flush to his right, and that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll give it to him right
God, what is...
No
Look,
gain
man,
on
why
the
can't
play
I have a
that
9?
time, so
Oh,
a
my
big stop, but it's
God.
going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
I can't do anything against
Brandon,
this
it's easy to
fucking
make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
God damn.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Keenum got to have this one. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but
Why is there no fucking feet in bounds animation in this game?
They're turned away.
God, this game is so shit.
And the Texans are going to win the football
God,
game.
there's no side. Like, how? I could have made that catch. Fuck.
The drive starts with Foreman on the ground. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They run again with Foreman. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh, he's gone. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game.
At the 29-yard line.
God.
Good for 22 and a first
What
down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn.
What is it
on a
like to actually
baseboard or
have a
in
good
playbook,
fucking line?
They come to life.
Like,
out
what
on
is
the
it
field,
like?
don't they?
'Cause
We just
I'll
saw
never
that
know.
outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. To throw is Watson. He's going to go for a big play now, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston.
Yep. I
Hopkins, his 5th touchdown.
literally
now
engage 8 and
here.
can't get
And
one
the
person
Texans
through.
will extend their lead.
That's fucking great. I have 3 fucking defensive linemen that are
Back to throw,
over 90
Watson.
overall.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
Why are you fucking ass raping me?
Today. Picked off by Andre Howe. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Fuck this game, man. God damn, you have a fucking cornerback with 97 zone. The fucker can't cover
Down
shit.
to a knee here. The defense still with a couple
And
of
then this dude
timeouts.
has a
We'll see if they
fucking
wanna
middle
use him.
linebacker fucking diving and shit for plays. So fucking stupid.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you
Jesus
never take
fucking
that.
Christ. One of these days, EA will not make a fucking